Hi, I'm Dr. John Preston. I'm with Alliant International University in San Francisco, California. In this brief video, I want to talk to you about something of great concern to many of us, and that is market-driven research. All medications approved by FDA must undergo rigorous testing prior to approval. The research done then looks at issues of safety, tolerability, and efficacy. But once medications are approved by FDA, beyond that point, the majority of research that looks at a very specific drug, oftentimes the company that funds the research project is the drug company that produces that drug. And this obviously raises significant concerns about publication bias and profit motive underlying the research. Take a look at the first slide, please. This boy is Dan Markinson. And here he is at the age of 26 with his mom. Dan suffered from schizophrenia and agreed to enroll in a trial supported by the drug company AstraZeneca that makes the drug Seroquel. In this particular study, they were looking at head-to-head comparisons between three atypical antipsychotics, Seroquel, Zyprexa, and Risperdal. One significant factor in this was, in this particular study, once you signed up, then you agreed to play by the rules. And the rules included, it barred people from being switched to a different medication. They had to stay on the medication that they were assigned to in a particular group. In his group, it was Seroquel. Unfortunately, he became significantly more symptomatic, increasing psychotic symptoms, and at some point he took his own life. Following World War II, there was an agreement put together, sometimes referred to as the Nuremberg Code, and this was a response to these absolutely horrific experiments that were conducted on concentration camp prisoners by Nazis. And I want to just read this to you. The Nuremberg Code stipulates that an experiment should be such as to yield fruitful results for the good of society, and the degree of risk to be taken should never exceed that determined by the humanitarian importance of the problem to be solved by the experiment. In many of these studies, and especially those that are funded by the drug company, decisions are made in terms of how to orchestrate the study. Often the drug that they want to look good is given at appropriate doses, while the comparison drugs are either given at doses that are considered to be subtherapeutic and therefore are not going to be as effective, or actually higher doses than usual, which will result in excessive side effect burden. The big question is, are these studies really designed to increase our knowledge about psychiatric medications and to develop new treatment strategies, or is this something that is all about selling the drugs? It's important, more important than ever before, that when we as professionals look at research, we take a look at what the funding source is and to take that into consideration in evaluating outcomes. Thanks for listening.